What's up, everybody? It's Zerps and Perps here of Copeville Weeping Plebs, Chief Vibe Officer of Weeping Plebs. Going to be streaming some Copeville live. I'm on a Base Batches O2 space, ideation space, so I'm going to be live on that as well. If you want to support us there, that'd be awesome. So we are streaming live to retake.tv, X, YouTube even, but as well as we're on a space on Twitter, on X, Base Batches O2 ideation space. Join us over there. Join us over there and support us. I'm hoping I can get on stage and show Copeville while I stream it live, so please support. I can't even get. Oh, guys, we got some great news and some good art in the game as well. Some new art.
Cream and we flowing to the top. Better take your shot, man. Plebs better take your spot, man. That's true, that's true. Yeah. You a cold fader, you a cold fader. Yeah. You gon' turn hater. And I ain't got time for that shit. But I gotta rhyme for that shit. All I got time for is this. If I ran out of ammo, I'm using my fist. Might be cause I buzz, but you acting like the fuzz. I don't trust you like you flood. Fuck you thought this was. Finna tell you what it is. Copeville is the biz. Clips is the breed, and we gon' put it in your face till you put it in our hand. That's the best. Right here, nigga. Don't you lie.
So for base chat, for example, Goldfish on base, these are all base projects as playable avatars in our game right now. So in short, that's what we've been building as a game studio. It's been an idea that's really just taken us on a crazy journey of building daily. Still day one for Coco as well, but it's looking really sharp at game.regionplebs.com. And we did recently submit our base batches for this idea as well to expand, a more immersive base branded gameplay, and hopefully build out an entire base map, and got a lot of exciting ideas. So yeah, we did join the base batch submission, and I just wanted to say thanks for giving us the opportunity to speak. And the base batches it was an honor to submit. It was kind of like this affirmation of building and a chapter that's been closed as we finally have the game where we're proud to show it off. It's been quite the journey.
Hey, well, you said you're live streaming. I'd love to promote that more. Do you want to put it in the chat of this space for people to be able to check out?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Actually, I might just
Here
stop
it
you.
is, right here.
Hungry Degens, how do you feel about being in a legendary game?
Yeah, we are working with Weeping, so they already have a grenade launcher, and then we are creating something and then putting in our pack. So we are kind of a collectible pack opening game. So we are also in the game like sector. So currently we soft launch our DApp on base app and also on our web app. We are currently waiting for the full game launch, but we kind of waiting for base app to open, like more people to get in. It's like right now, like it's only around like 35 or 40k beta tester. So we wanna kind of onboard the mass as well, and that's why we are rolling out features like one by one. And currently we have NFT staking, we have some pack opening, and we can have a referral system that allow users or NFT holders to refer more friends yeah, so pretty much we also applied the badge 002, and we got the confirmation email, and we got added into the APAC group as well. So base is really helpful on our journey. So yeah, so we have a collection on Abstract before, but we decided to migrate to base, and we did that like NFT migration to base. And so far, the experience is really smooth, and all the NFTs are already on base. And the current holder we bring over from other blockchain, they're happy. Also, participating in base ecosystem, and they are always bullish on base too. So yeah, so I'm excited to join the batches, the second batch, and looking for mentorship from base ecosystem, and also launching our token on base. Yeah.
No, that's exciting. That's a lot of base in one statement. So thank you, Hungry Deedums, for being here. Amir, Kasha, I'm curious. There's so many different gamers in this space. What do y'all feel about gaming on Own?
Oh, we are loving it. We have already quite a few quite large streamers from all the eco shooting games and everything else, sports, esports. Almost 60,000 downloads, which is fantastic. Next to the open market, like full on, and we managed to hire the same team for the market launch we have and launch TikTok in America, which is fantastic. First blood! Be able to live stream on a you don't have to wait until you have a certain following. You earn cash with an 80% payout. Also, tokens as a second compensation based on engagement. So we built Own literally with the idea, creator first. Creating an experience for so many people, and it's a real thing, as we all know. So we are full on supporting it, and super excited to get you guys on board.
Yeah, and also I want to add, our experience is gamified too, so all of the
Killing spree.
on a platform, and you can upvote and downvote different gamers that post picture, video content, or live streams on there. So we're dedicated to really build the gaming community on Own, and it's
Unstoppable.
in probably the next 3 months, we're going to open up our plugin layer, where we can then also connect your platform into ours, kind of like a Google extension, and we can cross-pollinate user base as well. So, which is something that's exciting, but it's all about content creation, and I think that there's so many synergies here, and since we're also launching our token on base as well, which is going to be coming up in November, which is really exciting, and all the gamers and different individuals can earn with that as well.
Holy shit.
Content creation, I'm watching it live. I love it.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we've worked our asses off, so
Yeah, of course, man.
Holy shit.
Questions. I'm here to highlight you. I'm here to promote you. The Central Bros. You tried to join the space last week. As you know, it definitely rugged. I'm so honored that you're able to come back again this week. Give everyone a quick overview of what you're building.
Hey Zach, thanks man, I appreciate it. No, really reaching out and throwing in the comments to speak. And hey, we're still honored to be here. I mean, we love base in general. Yeah, we're just at the road. We're a Web3 American development company. How we make a living doing this full time and all the time. We actually teaching as well last year. Bringing in 2026 class. We actually do teaching development as well. But yeah, we've been base maxis since the beginning. You know, we've been paying Denver for the past 4 years. We were there, and you guys, Coinbase is there. Debt survey. When you guys
First
check
blood.
this out. And just gotta say, you know, every feedback we gave, they, you know, on the Zoom calls or anything, they upheld to every word. So we were like, this is where our home needs to be. So our token, our ecosystem, everything we built has been on base for almost a year, 8 months.
Ultra kill.
Definitely be here. I know, you know, I don't want to come from
Killing spree.
regulations are easing out. We've done a lot of these Stripe integration agreements for custom solutions with Stripe Engine. So we built apps. We're building a lot of mini apps. We're building Labo, USDR, DOMs. Really a lot out there. But yeah, man, we really love Base and super honored to be here. And it's so cool. It's just hard to keep up every day, right? I wish I could clone like 5 of me and send like 5 of me like multiple directions. Hey, you built this, you built that. I'm like, hey guys, you did this. I'm like, it's fantastic. So all I gotta say is, you know, keep up the work here. I think that if anybody's out there building and it's more businesses on Base Chain, very long-term goals, not some fly-by-night projects. It's not about some, you know, kind of up and down straight thing, which there's nothing wrong with how people trade or while they build, do anything, but there's very serious builders, and the connections we've been able to make with builders or people like you or anybody in the Base team, Jesse, and Will, a whole bunch of others. I jump in Discord, you know, try to solve wallet problems.
First blood. Ultra kill.
A whole lot of things. You know, we're honored. We're definitely in the Base Batch build number 2 as well. We were in number 1. But actually, we pretty much have been in every single hackathon you guys have put on Portfolio so far from the beginning. And yeah, we just love it, man. We're Base
Killing spree.
It's an honor to have you on this stage. You gotta join weekly because I love the vibes.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I just really do, man. It's like, we get clients that come all the time. They're like, well, you know, like, we want to go on this chain with our business and so forth. I'm like, well, let me just give you some stuff to, you know, get some arguments back and forth that you could choose. And the other thing is,
First blood.
we're on Base. So, I don't talk about interchange anything. I just try to point everybody in the right direction. And I just think, you know, if you do have a business, it's definitely best on Base chain.
No, it's still true. Especially with the Base Batches hackathon happening, like 500K in prizes is not a small feat. Especially whenever you're being also flown out to DevConnect to pitch VCs and people at the biggest conference in crypto. So definitely build on Base, apply for Base Batches. I see we have some legendary please request to see 3D AI, the legendary million bit themselves. Libra, we can even have Red from Cash. To speak. You have one.
Killing spree.
I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, but
Hey, you got that?
like
test
give us a quick overview of what you're building, man. I'd love to learn more.
Monster kill.
Thank you, Zach, and team for putting this case together. Yeah, like we are builders from the Cosmos ecosystem. Have been
Unstoppable.
in the Cosmos ecosystem for a long time. And before that, we were in the traditional media space, where we went ahead and worked with movie distribution houses, record labels, where we learned, we were tech guys at heart, but understood the business, finance, and legal aspects of media. And that's when we felt that, hey, Bitcoin could solve the double spending problem for store of value. Why can't DLTs or blockchain solve the double spending problem for IP? And that's what slowly became. Of course, we did our best, you know, tried to work on some of these aspects at the start, but then pivoted to infra, primarily package sharing, resource sharing, and so on and so forth. And we built out our media infra or vertical media app chain in the Cosmos ecosystem. But
First blood.
to the EDM ecosystem, especially
Web Fun is primarily a platform to launch homepages that are made up of widgets, and these
First blood.
can curate content from any Web 2 or Web 3 platform. Like of course Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Insta, and also Zora, Farcaster, Home.com, Home app, like the ones that are here. Of course, anything within the Web3 world. So, yeah, we believe that homepages are the next evolution of deep in media, deep in infra, like the app level packaging. And yeah, we are very, very excited to be building on Base. And I've interacted with the Base team here. We always felt Base to be like an American chain, maybe ex-Coinbase Ventures, Alum, or people build on Neo Pro and Ron. Very happy to be.
Man, please prove everyone wrong. Please build the absolute best product that you can. I am curious, are you applying to Base Dashes?
Yeah, we felt that it was earlier only for builders, but then we realized that it was also for startups, and us being a team like of 17 people, we decided to apply to the startup track, and that's when the Base India team also recommended us applying that. So very excited for this one.
I like it, man. Well, feel free to slide into my DMs. I'm happy to see if I can promote you more. Feel free to come on every single space. I promise in the future I will not butcher your name, but I do want to hand it to Amir just because I know you'll have to jump. We just heard from a really interesting media company. Like, how does Owen jump into Base and partner?
Ultra kill.
Now, first of all, we at Own are so excited that
Multi-kill.
is having such a strong commitment to the creator economy, from gaming to influence to social media itself, right? And as a platform, as this new decentralized social network that we are, that is extremely Web2, mainstream friendly, right, without any learning curve, we really want to become an integral part of the entire ecosystem and building or minting and building on Base L2, which we don't know is going to be TCP in November. Now,
Killing monster kill.
is that social media currently, we all know it, even this app that we're on right now is centralized, right? So it is the last big fortress of technology that is not decentralized, yet it is.
Unstoppable.
I'm encouraging all you amazing builders I just heard with your beautiful projects, and I know how hard it is to build. I have so much respect for you as a builder myself since many years. I encourage you all to join us and to choose social media platform. It gives you the right to freedom of speech that is not going to be never going to cancel you, except the 2 hard rules: no crime, no pornography. Aside of that, we encourage you to join us and to build together and make the Base to a real massive creator economy, because it has the potential. It's very efficient, as many of you pointed out, and I'm beyond excited to really knock it out of the park in here and to work closely with also the Base team. And by the way, also Zach, I'm so looking forward to hosting you guys, the Base team, at your event in Austin, Texas next week at the Own headquarters. What up, blah. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of space, and we're going to make sure it's going to be a great experience as your hosts on that event next week. Yeah. If you want to add something to it, please, my co-founder, feel free.
Yeah, no, I think Amir, you took it home. I am super excited to have Base and the community, essentially hosted at our headquarters. Super excited, but yes, I think I encourage. The whole point of why we chose Base as the protocol to launch our token at and build on it and so on and so forth is because I do believe we want to make it essentially the mainstream protocol of choice, especially for the creator economy. And since it is an L2, lower gas fees, and already has a lot of Web 2 to Web 3 individuals adopting it. Of course, the exchange helps. I'm just super excited to be part of this community and bring more community members, more influencers that don't really really know even what crypto is or maybe what base is, right? And our whole point is a mainstream adoption and also bringing in all of these other portfolio companies that are in this call to partner with us, build on top of us, integrate within us. If you have tokens, we're going to have a wallet as well that we can support those tokens. And the whole point is to amplify this experience with you guys.
He crushed it. Thank you, Katya.
Yeah, no, that was a killer end, and I know that y'all have to leave at some point. So thank you for joining the space. It was really cool learning about y'all. We do have another. Go ahead. We do have another speaker that joined, and I'm a big fan of this guy, him.base.eth. Him, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you? GMB. So I'm actually joining the base batch too as a startup builder. What I have in mind is like a prediction mini app where you predict if a certain post gets a certain number of likes or retweets for a specific time range. If the prediction goes right, you get some points and move up the leaderboard. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
I like it. So have you already applied?
How did you say?
Have you already applied?
Yeah, I've applied, yeah.
I'm excited to see what you end up building. It's going to be interesting. All right, Fractal Visions. I think that you are one of the newest ones to join. Do you want to give a quick overview of your incredible platform?
Hey, Zach. Yeah, this is Igly. I'm one of the co-founders of Fractal Visions. My partner, Fractalicia, and I created a NFT platform on the super chain, and Base is definitely it's the biggest, it's the most exciting network that we're building on, especially with the mini apps over on Farcaster. I guess you could kind of compare our marketplace to other marketplaces like OpenSea. And right now we're currently working on a new launch pad that's going to be coming out for the new year. So that's kind of what we're up to. The next big event that we have planned is going to be Ethereum Denver for sure. That'll be like our debut. We have not been to an actual crypto event, so I'm not sure if there will be another base batch around that time, but that would be great if we could be a part of it. Just good morning to everybody.
I'm a big Ethereum Denver Maxi fan. I love that conference.
Me too. We'll see you there.
Oh, Decentral Bros, you too?
Well, I mean, I've been there every single year. I love it, man. It's like my happy place. I'm like, all right, well, I love this so much, but 7 days I'll be gone. I'm going to build really hard and try to win, not just win money, but, it's amazing connections, relationships, and how happy and beautiful it is. It's like escaping reality.
And Amir, what about you?
Yes, I just wanted to actually say, because I have to hop off, I express my gratitude for having me here on the space. And anybody who's nearby Texas next week, look into the base event happening at the OWN headquarters in Texas, in Austin, Texas, downtown. And I'm looking forward to see hopefully many of you over there. And thank you, Zach, for this amazing show. And I'm looking forward to do more. So check it out, ownapp.co or at own_ on Twitter. We love you all. Let's build together and stay safe out there. All right. Much love. Bye.
Of course. Thank you for attending and joining.
Of course. Bye.
All right. We have one last speaker that I just brought back up. I'm going to call it poster.fun. That's a little easier to pronounce. Founder and CEO of poster.fun. Do you want to test your speakers, see how things work?
Hey, GM.
Howdy. So I've got a few questions. First of all, are you joining base batches?
Absolutely. I'm really excited about the startup track this time around.
I like it. Well, tell me about your startup.
So essentially, Poster.fun is one of the earliest products building on Base. We've been live on Base since day one. We've had about 300K transactions on mainnet since we've started. We've essentially been helping creators signal about the communities that they love through easy to make content. We help them tokenize it in any way possible. And now taking the leap and sort of building like a full-fledged UGC automation platform, understanding the pain points of creators and communities that want to work with creators on both sides. And Base has been so far one of the best places to build it on.
Yeah, I can see why you're excited for the startup track. That sounds really cool.
Absolutely. Essentially, Base truly stands for creators. And as a homegrown Base creator myself, being early to Farcaster, being early to Base, and it's lovely to see that the ecosystem has grown so much, and we get to grow with it.
Of course. And the ecosystem's going to keep growing. I think this Base Batches is really cool. Not to give any hint, but for Fractal Visions and Essential Bros, who knows what happens in East Denver next year? It's going to be really amazing. So I like it.
Absolutely. You said you had more questions. Ask away.
I think my main one was just what are you building and what track are you having? But I do have one question for everyone in general. Does anyone have any questions about Base Batches? Is there anything that you're curious about or any answers I can give you? Weeping, I see you raise your hands.
I don't know how to put it. I guess what's the internal goal there? What's the vision for Base Batches? I guess is Base allocating to certain industries? Like I know we've mentioned gaming so far, but does the team have a goal in mind? Like I guess dedicating certain funds to certain projects or niches rather, like gaming, AI, etc.
Yeah, so on Base Batches, we're relatively open. So we're mainly looking for products that have real user potential and really potential in the market. Such as the game that you built, I've been watching the live stream. I think it would fit perfectly. But for Base Batches, there's two tracks. There's the startup track, and then there's the builder track. For the builder track, and that's the one that I do recommend everyone apply for, the builder track is set to be more of an incubator. So there's going to be over 100 teams that get approved for the builder track. Out of those 100 teams, there's going to be $500,000 in prizes for people to be able to win. You go through a series of, I believe it's 4 to 5 weeks of one-on-one mentorship with leaders in the industry and the Base team ourselves to make sure that you go from being a builder to being a startup. So for builder track, see it more as a accelerator program to get you there, to get your products there. The second one is going to be the startup track. The startup track is going to be a little bit more intense. So the top 40 teams, meaning the 40 best startups that apply for Base Batches startup tracks, they are going to be invited to a cohort, and they're going to be mentored, and they're going to be highlighted at DevConnect. So they're going to be highlighted in two ways. First, each team will have their own online space hosted on Base that's going to be done at the Ethereum World Fair inside of Base's booth. So let's say you win the startup track. You're going to be interviewed, showcased, and promoted live on Base's Twitter account. The other thing is you're going to take center stage and present in front of a live audience during DevConnect's demo day. So those are the two different things for the startup track. For the builder track, I kind of already explained that Incubase, or the accelerator program for the builder track, does start December 1st. The winners are announced November 17th. And then after the Incubase is over, we then announce the winners of the Incubase. So Weeping, did I answer your question, or did I give you more questions?
No, you gave me. You did give me curiosity, but it's nice to know where the team's head is and how they think. I think you answered my question overall. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that kind of attribute to a builder being successful in this program, and a lot of it is, first of all, your product, second of all, your vision, and then third of all, just who you are. And I've seen you around Twitter forever. Like, you're a team that doesn't give up. So I would highly recommend y'all applying, because I think you'd have an amazing time. All right, Sisla, I'm gonna hand it to you next. I see your hand is raised. What's your question?
Oh yeah, I just had a quick query based on the startup track. So we found TMF in the Cosmos ecosystem, but are right now building, on base, right? And we have a contracts ready, and the app is live, but our media deep in infra is not fully live. And we have plans for a token on base which we haven't worked on. So is this like the right to apply, or do you think it is going to be because we don't see ourselves as a single builder, rather there's a team, so did not want to go ahead with the build at all. So what's your take on this stage of our startup and our application?
The builder track is for teams of maximum of 5. So even if you don't see yourself as an individual builder because you have a team, you can still apply for the builder track. There's a few different teams that I know that have been building for a period of 2 years that haven't necessarily launched their project yet. They're applying for the builder track just because they want that accelerator program to help them launch their project. So I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. Do you see yourself an accelerator program, or are you just ready to launch today?
Good question. We are ready to launch our app layer. Our homepage's contract, whereas the media deepen contract is being worked. And our media deepen infra has had product market fit in the Cosmos ecosystem as well. Yeah. So that is where we are.
I think if you can show previous product market fit, it probably makes sense to start a track. You also mentioned how arguably you're ready to launch today. Well, who knows, watch you win the startup track, and then next month you publicly launch at DevConnect on stage. You just click a button and go live. So I think if you have previous product market fit, definitely apply for the startup track. Feel free to slide in my DMs and ask questions, but did I answer everything? Are you all good?
Yes, all good. Thank you. We'll definitely slide into your DMs.
Of course.
And thank you for having us here. Making sure that everyone gets an opportunity to share their details about what they're building.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So, Essential Bros, I see your hand raised.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. I just had a question about some of the details there on the builder track. Well, mainly just wanted to submit as well. He's more of an MCP kind of AI guy, starting to build out on base, and I guess it says, to build the base app and integrate base names and things of this nature, but if he was building an MCP tool to help people build mini apps, that's probably not going to fall in there, right? Or maybe he would be better off with the other track?
In your opinion, at what level of progress is he with his product?
I would say it's pretty good. He has open source repos on there. The server MCP works inside of Cursor. VS Code where he has all the markdown files. You can just add it to any existing AI or using. It's more of he's directing it more towards vibe coders, right? So.
How many users to test his product, get feedback, or just develop the user base in general?
Not yet. I've seen the code and I've played around with it. I actually put it in my IDE to test some things out and help him out with some of the markdown files.
First blood!
I actually built the mini app clone, a base starter kit clone that it clones from to start building out a project.
Ultra kill.
It's pretty good. It follows exactly down to the
Multi-kill.
No public users yet.
That's fine. I'd recommend him to apply for the builder track, and I'll tell you why. I think he could benefit from working with Base and the Base team to make a go-to-market plan. To actually make sure that once he's ready to go to market,
Killing spree.
He's had users tested, has an existing user base, maybe he's got a few partnerships aligned to just make sure his go-to-market is successful. Whenever you're building a product, it's really hard to actually achieve that go-to-market and have it be perfect. So I'd recommend apply as a builder. It might take him a little bit longer to get off the ground just because he'd have to be, going through the Incubase program. But the Incubase program has so many mentors and accelerators that I think he'd really benefit from that. So I'd encourage him to apply for the builder program.
Okay, all right. Because yeah, when I was reading, it was like, build a base app. I'm like, oh, it's not a base app, but it's going to help people. Build a base app.
So sorry if the audio has been poor, but guys, I couldn't miss this space, and I did want to start streaming. I leaked something just now. If anyone is paying attention to the gameplay, I'm really wrapped up in this base space, guys. We did submit our base batches number 2 application earlier this week, and they were throwing a space, and they were nice enough to let us on stage. We're still on stage, and Zach Prater has really given us a few nods, a few nods of approval. We definitely have his respect, so it's been a good day so far building on base. That's for sure. Shout out to Zach Prater. Yeah, if you're not on the space, we're on X right now. At Build on Base is hosting a space. Zach Prater is the co-host. We're on stage with Hungry DJs. I was just playing with the Hungry SMG. Shouts out to Hungry DJs. And there's some legends in the crowd. There was Million Bits homepage in the crowd. There's Alleywise in the crowd. There's Buster in the crowd. We're also streaming right now on retake.tv. So if you're with us on retake.tv, big love. We've been playing Copeville, the first meme shooter on chain. I don't know if anyone saw what I just did. I wasn't gonna reveal it. I was not gonna reveal it. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. If you saw what I did, you saw what I did. I'm still not gonna talk about it. There is a post going out, so if you're watching the stream, you saw it here first. I know that Zach Prater is listening or watching the stream, or at least he was. I'm 100% sure. So that's why I went ahead and did it. That's why I went ahead and leaked it. But yeah, if you're paying attention, I mean, you know what I just did. There's been a new character added. I'm gonna go back to the gameplay, guys. I'm gonna go back to the space. Okay, it's a really juicy space. Join us on X. Thanks for watching us. If you're with us on retake,
that philosophy as well. And building on base we started about 6 months ago. Like I said, our account with Stripe got frozen. We operate an Ethereum Layer 2 node hosting service for Highchain, which is the blockchain for Hytopia, which Hytopia is a UGC game platform that just recently migrated everything over to Base. So they're going to be sunsetting their blockchain, but we're the lead node hosting platform. We're running over 50% of all the active Central Guardian nodes on Highchain at the time, up until we ended up getting flagged by Stripe. So that's where we built ProductNet. And after we built ProductNet, we deployed it, migrated everyone over, and we've done over 10,000 in total payment volume through that business alone, all on Base. We've also partnered with CyberCommerce, where we operate their Discord as well, where they token gate their Discord. And one of the nice things about ProductNet is everything being tied to the NFT. Each subscription is individually tied.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but we added Barrio to the art on the ground there. Shouts out to Barrio, big base builders. Let me turn that down. Yeah, I just want Barrio to get a proper shout out. We haven't told him yet, but Barrio's big base builders. We've added Medicaid, a big base builder, and we've added Base God for the culture. Some Keezy art there as well. Added some Keezy art. Yeah, we added. Let me go over here and show you. The Barrio's cool. It's just kind of cut off over here. There's gotta pay respects, guys, to the base builders. If you don't know about Barrio and their base app, get with it. One thing no one does better than Barrio is branding. Holy smokes, Barrio has good. So well done. And turn back up the space. I just wanted Barrio to have their flowers. Shouts out to Barrio from Weeping Plebs.
Really looking forward to getting a response from the team.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me, or just waiting on us?
have you already done a selection on some of the teams? As I feel like I saw a couple people on X talking about how they've maybe already been sort of admitted into base batches. I know I made a telegram with Yusuf and Spencer, and they haven't really said too much about it, but I guess just hear from you. Have you guys accepted or started accepting teams or made a decision?
I don't think that we've actually started accepting any teams yet, but I will defer to Yusuf, because Yusuf also is in charge of the rating all those teams. But from my understanding, we have not accepted any teams.
Okay.
From my understanding, though.
Okay.
Maybe I'll message him as well, and I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, perfect. That'd be great.
When you speak, just know there is within this space. Please talk about your products in base batches. I'm happy to have you. Do you want to give a quick overview of what you're building? Meme coin?
Hey Zach, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, do you want to give a quick overview of what you're building?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, you cut out when you first called me there. That's why I was late to come on. Yeah, we've built a meme coin prediction market. It's going to be live on base soon. We've got our TGE in actually 3 days' time, and the main net is on
First blood!
Basically, the way it runs is we've got 16 meme coins, each having their own market. Have 3 time frames, a 1 hour time frame, 24 hours and 7 days. And you predict the price of higher or lower from the start price to the resolution price. You basically predict either one, and the way it works is it's a sort of PVT market. In that market, and that's sort of divvied out pro rata. And the resolution is done.
Killing spree. Monster kill.
Created custom oracles for each of the meme coins. So we're really thrilled to do that. And
unstoppable.
Coming live. We have the token we've got. It's quite important to the platform. The way it works is that holders lock the token and they share in 60% of the protocol fees that are generated by the platform. So there's a 5% fee on each prediction, and that goes into a pot, and then that's shared out monthly in stable coins. So lot holders get the lion's share of the protocol fees. Then there's another portion, 20%. There's a buyback and burn facility we have where those lot holders vote which of the 16 meme coins they would like us to buy back and burn on a monthly basis. So whatever protocol is generated into that pot, we use to buy that token on the open market and burn it. So it sort of creates some fun around meme coins and maybe
First blood!
price movement for those tokens as well. We've got a lot coming. We've got some other phases as well where we've got a meme coin World Cup knockdown format. We'll have meme coin versus meme coin, and you predict before the market opens on that, and the 8% of the pot is shared by the winners of the
multi-kill
wins the final. Lots to look forward to, and really look forward to being on base batches too as well. We just missed out on base batches 1. We weren't quite ready, but we've gone for the startup track. So
killing spree.
Give us advice and
Do you have any questions for me?
Not really. I think you've answered everything that I might have thought of.
Monster kill.
Part of the community. Show what we've got in those batches, and hopefully you'll come and follow us on our account and
Unstoppable.
After we answer the question, I'm probably gonna hit the space.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Mad Love, thanks again, Zach. I just, I wanted to ask, what if we've applied for, like, what if we want to switch our application? Is something like the advice you just gave, the individuals approving these, are they going to maybe suggest that we go for the other one? Should we reapply? Apply for both?
I don't think there's a downside of kind of the reason of why I say that is we're gonna have different mindsets.
Holy
so
shit.
I don't think that there's any downside of applying for both. I will say that for the builder track specifically, it's designed for individual teams who are just getting started building out their product with like no existing users. So keep that in mind, but I don't think there's any downside of applying for both.
Alright, well thank you so much. If you're still watching, I just wanted to give PZ a shout out. I'm leaking the alpha here. He's the newest character of Copeville. He's on base, integrated right now, playing with him right now. Thank you so much for the space. It's a beautiful space, very, very informative. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you all for joining, guys. I think we're probably gonna end it here, but it was another amazing space. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you on Twitter.
Alright, shouts out to PZ. You guys know I had to shill PZ. I just released the alpha here live with base. PZ is our newest playable character. Check it out, guys. Feel good is what it says on the back of his sweater, his hoodie there. So this is the character from their hoverboard game. If you don't know about PZ, you should. There's no way that you know about Weeping Plebs and Copeville and you don't know about PZ on base. Go check out PZ on base. The newest playable character. There will be tournaments, everyone. There will be tournaments later on this month. At least we will announce it later on this month. Perhaps it might not be this month, but PZ's definitely committed to sponsoring a tournament. Get ready. Go to game.weepingplebs.com. Set up your account. This has been Terms and Perps, Chief Vibe Officer of Weeping Plebs. This has been a demo live on a base space on X, live on YouTube.
Holy shit.
The new UI.